level 3, red side, which is closest to the existing conductors. Now we have built elevation, and with that added some margin to the bystanding power line. And I'm coming in now from the inside to the outside, because the philosophy behind this in the operating manual is that if I were to slam it into them now, they would get some protection from the steel construction that they are in. That is the philosophy here. Let's see here. We have had the introduction of a little more wind. We may be up in as much as 10 knots now, and which is not a lot. This gives me a good lifting wind, and there I could feel it slid down. You see the pikes go in. So even if I tried to pull it up now, I wouldn't be able to actually pull it with me. So now I'm back in that securing position. Can just lean back and enjoy the ride. I can see bolts and nuts going on. And we are nearing completion. Gonna lower the power even further. Pulling now 200 kilograms and holding power at 60% first limit or less. So 60% of the power that I'm able to use or less now, just hovering here. I have airspeed alive showing 24 knots, but that's not right. I've always wondered why it does that, because it's indicating more than what it actually is. I know for a fact that it's not 24 knots now. Okay, there's the signal. The release. Release. Up. And to the side. Because if you forget, you'll have conductors and all sorts of fun that you'll tangle into, and that's not going to be a good day. If it be blowing 24 knots, I'll check the METAR, and you'll also see the lake. It's just a little bit of ripples on the water there. 24, 25 knots would show up very, very differently than that.
Gotcha.
Coming in now, this is level 3 supporting bridge. Yellow sling marks blue side. That is the signal, and you can get it into view now. This means that the alignment is actually perfect now, because I can hand it to him and then slide it on over. We'll see though. Probably jinxed it now that I said it. I got a little wobble here, so I gotta sort that out. So I can't be wobbly when I present it to them.
Oh.
Yeah. And now it is turning, which is typical. I will present it to him like that, so he can give it a little. See here. Yeah, there you go. He gives it the push. Little wobble from me. Okay, so he's got it. I'm a little bit low now, so I'll try to make sure that he can hang on to it. I can only see one side at this time. Okay, they're pointing up. So one man has got it. I have got to go up now so they can get it on the inside. There you go. Okay.
What up?
Yeah, up. So a little challenging when you cannot see both sides. Now they're chaining it up. I'm gonna try and change my orientation here. Okay. It seems like they're chaining all sides now and getting pikes in. So that's really great. I'll lower my power setting just a smidge. Okay, I can see pikes going into all corners now. They're giving each other thumbs up, and I will release. Very nice. Not the best of deliveries. A little bit of wobble from my side that I needed to sort out. And wind conditions still remain the same, which is awesome. Alright, this next one is blue top section. That'll be the top on this side here. I just did the level 3 bridge. I'm gonna align myself now with the wind. I have a great indicator from those windmills over there. Find the approximate elevation and go from there.
Down.
Yeah, coming down. So I present it so that I can see like the guys in the window, and then I try to find the correct elevation and then present it to them. Let's see. Oops. Going out, that's not good. Oh. Alright, I messed this one up. So when that happens, I came over the guys. That's not good. It's not acceptable. I have to restart myself.
Down.
And go again, because this is all about precision. That was not precision, that was poor, and that means restart yourself. Concentrating to get it up. Align. And then try to thread it down onto. They're indicating down. Okay, so it's not seated on both sides. It's just a numbers game on this thing, like finding the approximate right position and going from there. So the fit is now clearly a little bit off, and I'm having a bit of a wobble here. I'm not sure exactly why this isn't going down. Now I start to feel, okay, there we go. I actually started to feel that it was sliding down now, so that telling me that it was coming into place. And now it's all the same, just hold and secure, that's all. A little more wind now. Check the METAR. Stavanger said 6 knots just a while ago. That's not a lot. So, but I can certainly say that that it is giving me a little bit more work, because I I'm not entirely sure, but if it plays a role that we're on the
Release.
Did you say release? Okay, that was it. So you can see we're on the back side, but they're barely moving, so I find it strange that that is giving turbulence too, but I do know that on the lee side of wind turbines you will find a little bit of, because it's windmilling and auto-rotating in the wind, so that'll give you a little bit of a bump, but you and I can both see that they are very, very still, they're not spinning fast, so there isn't much wind. So, but hey, who knows? And now we finished with the tops. It's time for the bridge that connects them. Yellow marker goes to blue side. It's really handy that they add these little things, so I can see now yellow marker, which will go to blue side, and that's the one that is closest to me. We'll see if I'm fortunate enough to be so lucky as to the yellow side actually hanging towards them when I actually get there, but we will see. We'll go down, and I believe the wind has changed a little, so I'm going to correct for that to get the wind into the face. So it's gonna, yeah, knowing this, it will yeah, so it is actually moving itself in the air, so to speak. Let's see, I'm gonna try to hand this to them now so they can hang on to it like that, and then I will try to swing it over, but this is delicate, like gotta be careful so you don't smack the guy on the right, which I cannot even see hardly. Let's see, we are too low. I'm gonna have to go tail 2 now because I can't see what I'm doing, so I now have to accept the tailwind condition, and they're pointing down. Let's see, they got their chains on. Okay, now he wants up. One pointed up, one pointed down, and now all of them are pointing down. Let's see here. Okay, now up again. And now I'm facing tailwind conditions. So what I'm actually doing right now is trying to get the tail perfectly into the wind. Yeah, I'm pulling gently, guys, because what I do not want to happen is a situation where it just all of a sudden jolts up. Does it now go down, or where are we? Yeah, it's up. And then down. So it's very hard for me to see which locations that it'll fit into and where it is actually going. But it appears to me like they are looking satisfied. Yeah, so there's the signal to release and then move away. Yeah, so it can be very, very hard to see the actual location that they're looking to get it into, because when you're having it on the ground, you cannot really tell which parts goes exactly where. And I mean, this is their field of view, and we talk about these things in the safety meeting before on the morning. But then again, you cannot possibly get all the details, so you got to follow their signs and do your best. Coming in now with the final 2 pieces of this tower, which are the arms that the conductors will hang on. This is a cross arm that goes outside, and the conductors go on the far out here. Blue sides first, and to maintain visibility now, it'll probably and most likely be what it feels like now. the same as the bridge that I'm gonna have to accept and fight with a little bit of tailwind, because that will give me the visibility that I need. So I'll just hand it to them carefully, let them rotate. It's hanging topside high. What do I say?
Okay, almost need this got
Because they insert the top bolts first. I'm gonna try and lower it a little bit. Seems like they're trying to pull down really hard. Yeah, they are. Okay. I'm a little bit unsure now if it's too high or too low. But it does appear to be pretty much right. There I see a nut going on and a signal to go a little bit down. Seems like yeah, I'm holding it a little too high. And then lower to insert the next level. Okay, it seems like the cross arm is maybe on the wrong side. And then they climb down and insert some bolts there. Let's see here now. Yeah, and then come down so that they can insert it. This is just a waiting game now. That's all it is. Just hanging and waiting. I see they're getting the bolts ready. I'm gonna try and turn a little bit. Yeah, and there it fell into place. It seems like I see pikes going into holes, or at least trying to. And I hear the RPM going up and down because it's not so heavy, and so very little pull on the long line is gonna release either a RPM increase to 400 or a decrease to 390 nominal RPM. That's just the game of it when you're in the middle side there, between light and low, between 75 kilograms and the 150 on the hook. So I see nuts turning and the signal to release. Yep, that was one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the part 2 of the series where I show you how to install a powerline mast. Now, there were parts that are left out. They are identical on either or side. So I just decided to leave them out because, I mean, what you do on one side, you can do on the other. Now, if you have any questions, you can leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you. And other than that, thanks so much for watching, guys.